hello, Sylvia. Hello, Diana. Hello, how are you two, my lovely ladies? Hope you're well. Gonna do a little twist on these cards, but we'll see how it goes. What you been up to this morning, ladies? So Diana's on Facebook. Sylvia's on YouTube. Right now. YouTube right now. Afternoon, Johnny, my lovely. How are you? Oh, tell her. Did this last time we left news on playing in background while we were painting and decorating the back door. Wow. It'll dry quick in this heat though, Diana. It's very warm. Too warm for me, but very warm. But I don't want it raining. I'm happy that we've got some sunshine. At least we can lay in the back garden. Take the dog a walk round the woods. Oh. So I'll explain how the tarot readings are going to go. I know, but I can repeat myself as people start coming in. So what I'm going to do is how the tarot readings are going to work is I have got 4 different types of readings. I've got spiritual message reading. I have got healing readings. And then I'm going to use my Fairy and my Paulina just for general. So, Lorna, no worries, my lovely. So what I need you to do, can you predict that I won't get killed by the knife? Unfortunately, Baz, I think you're going to get killed by that predator. And that's not coming from cards. That's just coming from my intuition. Afternoon, Lynn. Afternoon, Bon. Afternoon, Stuart. Phantom, my lovely. So where's my lady just gone? Who put me, please? Just bear with me a sec. Lorna. So I'll put Lorna up because she's the first one. So how I'm going to do it this time is anybody that wants a reading, what you're going to have to do is you're going to have to keep putting afternoon, Josh, Bewitched, Rachel. Just keep putting me, please, me, please, me, please in the chat after I've finished a reading, because I'm just going to select people and try and get through as many as I can. And again, these readings are going to be different because I am going to only be doing a reading off one card just to see if it works and see if I can help more people. If it does, then I'll be doing more of these, and then probably once every 6 weeks or something like that, I'll come on and I'll do full readings maybe, but we shall see. So, Laura, you're first, my lovely. So, I shall start with you. And if you could please share this out for me, my lovelies. Not very often I ask, but I will run through the readings that I can do. So I can do spiritual messages, I can do healing messages, and they're more to do with yourself. We've got the fairies and the Paulina just to do a normal general. So I'm going to start with my Paulina, and I'm not asking anybody for numbers. I'm just going to look at your name and concentrate on your name and just pull a card from the pack. So, Lorna, my lovely lady. So at the minute, round you, there's things that you are not aware that are happening, or you are oblivious to certain things. There's definitely something that you're not walking into it blind, because whatever, again, with these situations, I do believe that we know about them. But there's definitely something you're ignoring at this particular time, and I'm not sure what it's to do with. but there's a love and a cup there. I'm not sure whether you've left loved ones behind or you've lost two loved ones in spirit around you, or you've lost two loved ones, I would say, by these two cups that were very important, because, like I said, the heart's dropping into the cup, but you are unaware of things that are happening around you. Things do look a little bit confused above you, and you're like putting your arms out, and like I said, it's like you're walking blind. You need to open your eyes and be more aware of your circumstances, because somewhere somebody's waiting to trip you up. They're hiding at the bottom underneath you, and this person's waiting for you to like trip up. So open your eyes and be more aware of what's surrounding you, my lovely. So that one's for you, Lorna. I hope that makes sense. Rachel, my lovely. I'm just picking at random people, so just keep putting in, and I'll just go to the first one on top of my screen. So I'm not sure what's happening around you at the minute, Rachel, but I do feel that you are fighting a battle, and this battle is, I'm not going to say it's for you because the swords you're holding, but there's like swords coming in. So just be aware of 3 people that are around you that may be again, not causing drama, maybe, because you've got your protection. Now, there's only 3 swords coming in, but there's 4. So I believe that there's you and somebody else that are like together, and you've got 3 people disagreeing with you. I'm not going to say it's an argument or a fallout, but you've got like 2 people on your side, but you've got the 3 disagreeing with you. Because the 3 match up with that 3, and then you've got your extra 1, which would be for you. So there's definitely some disagreements going off. There's people watching again from the side as though they're waiting for whatever this decision is to be made. It's not been an easy ride, but if you look at your card, Rachel, you've got this wave coming down, but in front of you it's clear. So once you've sorted whatever this is regarding 3 things or 3 people around you, it's a straight path forward. I'm trying to get your card. There's a straight path forward, because this card, like I said, is where it's been like a little bit of uprooted. I'm not sure whether this is something to do with your family, because that's a tree, and the tree is significant to family and roots. So I'm not sure whether this is something to do with family, my lovely. But that's what I'm picking up on you. So I hope that's okay, my lovely lady. Next, June's at top. June, my lovely, spiritual. So June, at the minute, there's astral wisdom coming in on your card. And what I'm seeing at the minute from your card is that there's a lot of things going on around a few of you, but you're all interlinked into whatever it is that's going on. So this isn't just something that you're thinking about. This is something that the whole family's thinking about. And it's like you've got to agree. Now, I'm not sure whether this is about a move, because in the front there on that one, it's like a picture of the map. I don't know if you can see that. It's like a world map, and then you've got the trees coming in here, and I'm not sure whether you've got a move coming in that's or something that's to do with I can't even see where that is on map, but wherever that is on the map, there's something to do with you either moving or traveling or something, or to do with other people maybe that are living abroad. You've also got some people around you that are in spirit, and these are coming through to let you know that you're not walking on your own. These are actually here with you. And even though they're like facing away from you and not facing towards you, is because I think they're just round you just to let you know that everything's going to be okay. That decision that you're going to come to is going to be a really good decision for all of you. But there's definitely something coming in, and like I said, it's a world map. So I don't know whether that's an opportunity or a move. And it says onto your card, it says, "We are your ancestors and we love you. We walked the earth many years before you. We ask you at this poignant time to learn and grow from our past experiences. You are our legacy, and we will keep on helping you as we continue to evolve here in the spirit world." So I hope that makes sense for you, June, my lovely. Who have we got next?
What do you want now?
You just have to put top one up. Diana O'Brien, spiritual.
Ooh.
So, Diane, now you're holding a gift in your hand, and this is for receiving. So I'm not sure whether there is a celebration of some sort coming up around you. It might also be you giving a gift to receive, maybe, but there's something special that's coming up where gifts are going to be passed around. Just be careful, because I'm not sure whether you've got any problems down from neck to like mid-spine. Because there's a bit of spikiness going on there. But like I said, I'm not sure whether that's just like a trapped nerve or something kind of thing. I think that you do need cheering. Somebody needs cheering up. I'm not going to say you, because again, I don't read cards that way. But there's somebody around you that definitely needs cheering up. And I think by receiving this gift or this offering of what's being made, I think it's going to make a vast difference. You've got a lot of light coming in around you, so there's definitely a lot of healing coming in from the spirit. But yeah, just double check, because this gift's coming with a lot of love, because you can see the red round it. So there's a lot of love being offered with this gift. And just because it shows you're a gift parcel, it doesn't necessarily mean the gift is going to be like a bunch of flowers. It could be a book. It could be just a message from a friend in time of need, and it could be that kind of gift, my lovely. But that's what is at the minute. But there's definitely a lot of love and a lot of healing energy coming around you, to do with the neck and top of the spine, I think. And your card says, "You are kind and loving soul who constantly reaches out and gives to others, but now it's time for you to learn how to generously receive. Just as with the ebb and flow of the tide, the art of giving and receiving is the natural law and the order of the universe," my lovely. Next, Sylvia. Sylvia, I'm going to go for fairies for you. Does everybody think this is a better way to be doing it? So I'm getting more people readings rather than doing it as before. So you've got the Five of Summer. Now, for you, my lovely, there's something that you're like not unsure about. You're not trusting at the minute, because you've got like 1 foot in and 1 foot out. So you're sort of like testing waters. And I think what you need to do is start believing in yourself. You've got these beautiful wings on your back, and you've got so many lights around you that spirit are guiding you. But you've definitely got to put that self-trust into yourself, and that belief. You can do anything that you want to, but there's definitely something, like I say, around you that is you're just dipping your toe in at a minute. It's like, I'm not sure whether it's lack of self-belief or lack of trust in what you're going to be doing, but there's definitely something that you're treading very carefully around. And with you, I'm not sure again if there's any health issues around your arm, because one arm's showing and one arm is hidden. hidden. It's hidden. There's one arm hiding behind the wing. So I'm not sure if somebody's having issues with the arm or the hand or the wrist or something. But to me, it looks like from shoulder down from this card, because it's literally, there's no arm there. So there's definitely something maybe going off with somebody around you to do with that arm. You've got the lights of the spirits coming in, but yeah, just definitely more self-belief in yourself and take that step forward, because you can achieve anything that you want to, my lovely. And just don't look back, just keep moving forward. And you've got, like I said, just follow your instinct, follow your gut feelings. For you, it says, trust that there is a reason for everything that happens. Remove yourself from negative emotions and others focusing on that which frightens or worries you. So that's your card, my lovely. Who's next? Sylvie says, lack of trust in what to do. Bonzam, spiritual, my lovely. I'm just reading Sylvia's no health issue. That's okay, Sylvia, my lovely. It might not be connected to you. It might be somebody you know that's round you. Then again, I could be totally wrong in what I've just read in cards. I just read them as I see them, my lovely lady. I'm not a medium. I'm a large. But I just read cards. I'm doing spiritual, aren't I, for Bonzam? Oh. Dream talk, my lovely lady. Wow. At the minute, I'm not sure whether you've got lots of dreams going off, or whether you're dreaming something of. It could be more to do with something that you're dreaming regular. It could be that the spirits are trying to talk you through your dream. Now, I'm not sure, but they're showing me a key. There's a key somewhere in there, so I'm not sure what the key is relevant for. Again, whether that's for a new opportunity coming up that you've got the key. There's also something to do with candles. So I'm not sure whether you're going to be lighting candles in respect of somebody. There's also, what I'm seeing is a ladder, and a ladder to me is opportunity for you to climb. But to be honest, as I'm looking at this, it's like everything's jam-packed into your head at the minute. And there's so many things that you've got to sort out and sort of like put into order before you can clear. It's like your brain's absorbing everything. There's something coming up around the crescent moon for you also. So be aware around that crescent moon time that there's something for you. There is a darker shadow cast over your half of the body, and then your shoulders like in the light. So I think once you've sorted all this, what's going off around you, that light will like come all the way across. But at the minute, it's like you're carrying so much weight, but it's only on one shoulder, the weight's carrying. So I'm not necessarily sure this is. I think this could be more your own weight than other people's weight, because when we carry weight at world on his shoulders, it's normally on both. So I don't know why this is significant to more one side than the other, my lovely. But just be aware that within all this that you've got going off, or what's going off around you, there is some absolutely amazing opportunities and new beginnings to start. But I think the main thing is going to come on the next crescent moon for you, my lovely. The card says your subconscious constantly and subtly speaks through your dreams. It's one of the many ways in which your soul and those here in the spirit world can reach out and communicate with you through signs, symbols, messages, and more. So that's what I've got for you, my lovely. Tinker, my lovely. Tinker, just any message. So I'll go for these ones. Ooh, chucking cards. So at the minute around you, my lovely Tinker, I'm not sure whether there's a celebration of a couple or a See, for me, these cups represent male and female. So there's definitely a celebration coming up around a male and a female. It could mean that it's a birth of children, It could be that it's a partner celebration. It could be a friend celebration between a man and a woman. But there's definitely something with a male and a female around you at the moment, and I do feel that it's a massive celebration that's happening. You're also stood on like a diamond. And if you look at the bottom of the card, it's like if you step off where you are, it's gonna like unbalance your life. But I think sometimes we have to take a risk in life, because you've got these things flowing from your skirt, and to me, they're like showing you the opportunities that are like under your feet. So I think I'm not sure whether these a couple of opportunities that you're aware of, but because of how you are or the situation, you're not quite ready to step off that. But once you step out of your comfort zone and out of the box kind of thing, there's quite a few opportunities coming up below you. But apart from that, there's nothing that I see in cards. Like I said, it's more of there is a big celebration coming up between the male and the female. That's the big thing. And I think, again, it's that self-belief in yourself and allowing yourself to not be frightened and to step off that pedestal kind of thing, and start doing things for yourself, maybe looking into doing more for you on your personal journey. That's what I'm getting for you, my lovely. Sarah. Have you got a question, Aurora? Sarah, at the moment, I think at the minute you feel like you're fighting a battle, and I think sometimes it gets a bit too much because it's like you're fighting a losing battle. There's very unsteady waters around you, but all you've got to do is keep fighting, because you see this rock that's in the middle. Once your feet can touch that rock, you'll knock all these doubts or feelings down into that water, and it will calm the water. But there's definitely a lot of issues, and like I said, it's more of a fighting battle. So I'm not sure whether this is a sign that you could be having it. You've got I don't like to say a little bit of depression, but I would say possibly a little bit of depression. But like I said, it's like you're in a fighting battle. But you know what? You're very strong. You're a strong character. You're standing with your arms open. You're in the position to fight. You've got a clear head that's going into this. But again, whatever it is that's happening, keep going, keep fighting, because that rock is not far. You're not that far from hitting that rock and getting through whatever this is that you're getting through at the minute, my love. And like I say, once you reach that point, these sticks here, these will fall, and once they fall, it'll just calm the water underneath, which means that you've come through whatever difficult time that you're going through at the minute, my lovely. So keep that hope going, and again, if anybody ever needs to talk, you know where we are to talk to, my lovely. The unmarried businessman, will he get married before 20? And what? I can't answer things like that, my lovely. I'm not a medium. I can only read cards as I see them, and things like that I don't see when I'm reading cards. I'm so sorry, Aurora. Dawn, for you.
Could be Stuart.
What could be Stuart?
Dawn and Stuart.
Oh, Dawn and Stuart. Oh, have I got Dawn or Stuart? I'll change that card. I didn't shuffle properly. Oh, now they're falling out at me. Right, so I've got this one. So, what this card's showing me. Do you know, again, with this card, you're very, very guarded. And you know, like when I've got two daughters. I'm not going to mention my son. I'm going to say my two daughters. But I've got two daughters, and one was really well behaved, and then you've got the other one that's sort of like a little bit of a handful, let's say. And that's what I feel that you've got round your feet. It's like you've got one that's walking with you, that's like really on ball, proper timekeeper, proper, I don't know, just like a norm, like normal. And then this person here, these are like the joker, the ones that like the kids that think they know better than us parents, and they're going to learn their own way regardless. That's what the kind of feeling I'm getting from these two at the bottom. But there's a lot of respect from these two. Whether they show it a lot, I'm not sure, but there is a lot of respect coming from them because they are both walking at your feet. I do believe that one's older than the other one because this one's walking in front. So this one would be the eldest one for me. Now, I'm not sure whether you've all been on a journey where you've needed to protect yourself, or whether one feels like a protector. There's four all together. You've got 1, 2, you've got this person here, and then you've got the fourth one that's being carried. Now, I'm not sure whether you've all been going through some dark times or not. Dark times, it's more protection. It's like we feel the need to protect. This person in the middle is like wearing the coat of protection, and is a real protector. But the other one, you're like, it's also close. Again, there's nothing negative. All I can tell you is with the light is the hope, and the person in the middle is going to be the one that guides the other three out wherever the situation is that they're in. I mean, it's not a dark situation. I don't think it's a bad situation. I just think that there's been maybe a bit of hurt coming or uncertainty, and this person here, they are the protector. They're the main protector. Now, I'm not going to. I don't know whether this is female. I do get a female energy from it, but that's just me. I do feel like the female is possibly more of a protector of a clan kind of thing, I don't know if that makes sense, but yeah, but they're definitely one that are going to be leading you all and being strong for you all. So this one down here can continue to be the joke, and the one that pulls the pranks and does things that they shouldn't do. This one, again, like I said, this one's walking side by side. So this one's like the good child. And the one on top of the head would be friend, partner, whichever it is. They're a very close connection. Them two, they do see things the same way. But even though this one in the middle thinks that they're the protector, if you look at the top one, they've actually got the wings surrounding. So I feel that this person may step back a little bit and let this person get on with things, but they're always ready to strike first. But yeah, just keep going down the path you're going down. You're all on a journey, so I'm not sure where journey goes because I'm not doing the next card reading, but you're definitely on a journey, and you'll have to let me know where that journey takes you, my lovely. Next, we've got Jo Beth. Did I miss mine? I don't know, Jo. I'm just putting everybody up on Gypsy. It's fake. Gypsy, I don't agree. I'm not a medium. I don't claim to be a medium, my lovely. So I just read the cards as I see them, and if people can take things, they can take things. If they can't, they can't. But there's definitely no fakery going on. I'm reading for complete strangers. Some I may know, but yeah. So I really appreciate your opinion, and thank you for sharing. And I'm sorry that you don't have anything to believe in at this dark time that we're all going through. But you're more than welcome to stay and join us, my lovely. Just make sure that you're respectful. That's all we ask. Joe. So, Joe, my lovely lady, I'm not sure whether you have any spiritual connections around you, because you feel like a very free spirit. Again, I can't say. I feel that on the tummy, around the tummy area, there's been slight issues, maybe in the past, because it's like wrapping round, but it's like going backwards. So I'm not sure whether there's been any tummy issues around you that have, like I said, that have gone in the past. There's definitely a love coming in. Now, this love might be a friendship, it might be a new love, it might be a partner, but there's definitely love coming in. Now, it's high above the clouds, so it's not actually there yet. And to be honest, I'm not sure whether you're ready for this, because it's like you've put that distance, there's distance between you. So I think at the minute you're just enjoying being that free spirit that you are. But I do think that you have got some spiritual connections, as though you can feel certain energies, or you maybe can do tarot readings yourself. I'm not quite sure, Joe, but there's definitely that spirituality feeling coming round this card for you, my lovely. You're definitely still on a journey, so I don't know whether you're learning something new, or it's the beginning of the journey, or you're coming to the end. I'm not sure, but like I said, there's definitely that journey that's there. But the birds, like now, it's like coming into landing sort of thing. So I'm not sure whether this is something that you've been on for a while. But it's like staying under radar, and I think the staying under radar is you're staying away from love. But love is there and waiting for you. You've just got to like be ready, and then the magic will happen. But I think at the minute you're really just satisfied and happy with you and where you are, my lovely. So I hope that's okay for you. Rhoda, my lovely. Spiritual for you. It's okay, Bewitched, my lovely. I know everybody's got an opinion, but just when people come in and just say it's fake, to me, it didn't.
She put a big comment earlier that I replied to.
Ah, right.
I think she's upset because obviously the name's Gypsy something. I presume she gets upset because people do card readings, so she can't make money out of people.
Oh, right, I get you.
I presume that's what it is.
Yeah. Because people see, I do free readings. I don't charge for any readings. But yeah, never mind. So, my lovely lady, you've got love round you at the minute, Joe. Now it's playing music. You've got the music round you, so I think music must be quite important to you at the minute. I'm not sure whether music is a healer to the soul. That's what they say it is. There's definitely something with the birds, because they're flying in all directions at the minute. So I'm not sure whether there's some kind of panicky sense, panicky feeling going on. And again, please don't relate this to the corona or anything like that, because these are nothing. I don't do cards relating to that. But there's definitely something that's either panicking or making somebody feel whether they're coming or going. It's like you don't feel whether you're coming or going. Again, you've got that spirit light. I don't know if you can just see it. You can see that white light coming in. So you've got that white light of protection. And again, you've got loads of love coming in from the spiritual energies around you. But again, like I said, music is very key. And this situation, whatever it is, let the energies of the spirits guide you. Try some meditation, or again, meditation isn't for all, but listening to music, closing your eyes and listening to music, that could be just what the healing side of it's coming in. That's possibly the bloody dog. That's possibly the spirit energies coming in and saying, listen to your music. You have got a lot of love coming round you, and definitely a lot of love oozing from your heart. So you are a very kind, generous, loving person. But again, for you, love yourself as well. Don't just give everybody everything, because you deserve that love too, you know. And we always, I mean, I love my kids and I love my family so much. At times, I always put their needs first before mine, and even I sometimes have to step back and say, now I've got to give myself a bit of love, because I just burn myself out with all love that I give. Do you know what I mean? You do burn yourself, and there's nothing wrong with saying I'm having some me time. And that's what I feel you need to be doing, my lovely. So, Rhoda, for you, the love is the foundation of your existence, and you're just as worthy of receiving as you are of giving love and compassion. While love can be a beautiful emotion, it is equally a form of energy that propels you through life. So I hope that makes sense. Jo Beth, what's Jo Beth put? Brenda's next. That's interesting to us. I've recently learned more about spirituality and been focusing on crystal healing. The spirit could be my granddad, who passed away recently, so that would make sense. And the stomach bit is spot on. Been suffering with it. I haven't had an answer to why yet, so it couldn't have been more correct. Not sure about the love part, as I've been in a relationship for 3 years. New watcher from John and Phil. Nice to connect with you. Oh, bless you. Thank you, my lovely, and nice to connect with you too. And again, that love, like I said, it could be a friendship. It could be a friendship. It doesn't necessarily mean it's love, a love partnership or anything like that. Just because it's a love, it could be a new friendship that you've got coming in. Brenda, for you, my lovely. Again, will you get the new job, Mika? I'm not 100% sure, my love. Again, I can't predict whether you'll get a job or not. If you've done well in your interview and you're one of the best candidates for your job, yeah, you'll get your job, my love. But I can't honestly say 100% you'll get it. Brenda, for you, my lovely. At the minute, Brenda, I feel that other people are relying on you so much at the minute. You're like sprouting. The bird that you're on is sprouting extra legs to carry all the weight that you've got going off around you at the minute. And it's like you're going into battle. It's like you're ready to go into battle. So I'm not 100% sure. I do believe, though, these are family ties, and this is something to do with family, because you've got like tree stems coming out from the belly of the bird. And again, to me, when I looked at it, I thought it were a tree. That's just how I perceived it. So I'm not sure whether it's family. And it's like again, it's like you're ready for battle. So I'm not sure what's going on in this situation here. But also, just to let you know, you're not alone. There's 2 people that have got your back 100%, and I don't know whether you can see them here. There's 1 and 2. But these 2 people, and I think these 2 people have been around you. I think it's like you joined at the hip kind of thing. So I'm not sure whether there's you and 2 friends. It could be you and two of your kids. It could be you 2 and brother and sister. It could be anything, but there's definitely 2 people linked in, and it's like you are all joined at the hip. Where one goes, the other 2 follow, and that is an amazing support system that you've got round you, and it's a right good friendship. When I first saw this card, my nana and my auntie Nellie come to my head, and my nana and my auntie Nellie had met each other when they were kids, and they was best friends. They were each other's weddings, at every kid's birth, holidays, they did it together. They were like sisters, and that's what I'm sort of getting from this kind of relationship. But out of this relationship, there's one that, like I said, if one goes into battle, all goes into battle, and it wouldn't make a difference on who it was. So if you're needing to pull strength from anybody, this is where you need to pull that strength from. When I said these were family trees and you were carrying a lot more weight, I don't think you are. I think the family tree here stems back to these two people and you all being joined at the hip. And it's showing that the family root connection is a very strong family root. And you three are like the Rottweilers of your family. You take no prisoners. I do feel like you're all going to go on a journey. And yeah, there is some weight on your shoulders. And the weight on your shoulders passes on to to the other two as well, because you can see it falling straight off. But a lot of things are like off your head and you're not bothered. It's like over the head, because they're like, you've got this like scarf thing leading off from your head. So to me, that means you're really easygoing. And most things don't bother you. And if they do, sharing them with these two people around you is just it. And you know, I think this is just a card just set to you to let you know that you have got that like special type of relationship with these friends, and that, like I said, it's a friendship that's meant to have been, and that you've got each other's back no matter what kind of things going on. You're family bonded and you joined it, my lovely. So that's what I'm getting off your card. Next.
Well, I presume it's Donna put, is it full for today?
No, Donna, you're next, my lovely.
Anybody else on screen?
No, if anybody else wants to read in, put me, please. If not, Donna will be my last one for today. Yes, we're going live tonight, Karen. Donna, my lovely. So for you, now I don't know which one of these two ladies you are, but I do feel a spiritual connection to you, and I am going to say a kind of a witchy kind of feeling. I'm not sure whether you like earthy people, but there's like three, and it's like a coven that I'm seeing. I'm not sure how that is, but that's what I'm generally, that's the feeling I'm getting from this card. It's like that you're in a coven, and you've got new things that you're coming in to learn, but these things that are growing, these are things that you've learned together. There's definitely the number 3 is very, very relevant to you. But Mother Earth is a lot to you as well, nature and things like that. But you three, in the three of you, even though you're similar, are completely different. You've got one of you that is like the Joker of you. You've got the one that is the more serious and refined. Well, actually, they like to say that they're more the serious and level-headed one. And then you've got this one here. This one would be more of the dreamer of the pack, the one that just like is very dreamy. But that's the energies that I'm getting. And yeah, I mean, there's rabbits showing up on cards, so I'm not, again, just going back to nature. I'm not sure whether rabbits have a meaning to you or not. But for me, this card's just saying stick with what you're doing. Keep that learning, never stops. So to keep learning and going down that path, Donna, because the spiritual path and the magical of the coven, and I know you might not be in a coven, but that's just the feeling that I get with these people around you. It's just an amazing thing to have. So you're on right path, all three of you, whatever you're doing, my lovely. Christina, where's me Christina gone? Yeah. Oh, Christina, hello, my lovely lady. How are you? Christina, my lovely, you're holding a cup in your hand, which means that there's a celebration. I don't believe this is a big celebration because you're not holding it high in the hand, but it's definitely an important celebration that you've got coming up. You're sitting on a bird and there is rough water underneath you. I do believe that this bird's about to take you on a new path. So I'm not sure what you're doing, Christina, but there is definitely a new direction that you're going to be taking. A little more self-belief in yourself, because you've got a coat round you and you're like, it's a guarding coat. You're not being guarded against people or negative things. This is more of a coat of protection for you, because look how tiny your head looks there, Christina. You're like hiding behind within yourself. So I think what this card's trying to tell me is to tell you that self-belief, you need to believe in yourself a lot more. You lack the confidence that you need. Now, whatever this journey is that you're going on, this celebration, I think this celebration is for you, because you're going to achieve something that maybe it's took you either a long time to do, or you're just going to feel that you yourself have achieved something by going out of your comfort zone, kind of thing, if that makes sense to you, my lovely. But you're definitely at the beginning of the journey. And even though the water looks rough underneath, if you have a look, it's not actually rough. It's just the waves coming off. It's like going through water on a boat. The wave, it's smooth sailing, but the waves are coming off. And I think the only reason it's like that, it feels like it's that way, is because of the lack of confidence that you've got in yourself. So for me, Christina, it's more believe in yourself, because you're an amazing lady. You can achieve so much, and take that coat off and show everybody the real you. Build that confidence. Do everything you can to build that confidence up in yourself. Because I tell you something, my lovely, you're going to do some amazing things. That's what I'm getting for you, my lovely. Oh, Reverend Wild Bill. Any reading in it for Wild Bill?
Energy, he said, or something.
Pardon?
He said, he put there, read me, please. Energy level.
Energy level. I'm going to go for...
me, please, a quick one.
Right, so Wild Bill, I've got two erratums that's just fell out of my card. So there's three things happening around you all at once, and I think you don't know which direction to go in, because you've got one down here, one down here, and one up here. I feel at the minute you're being stretched to which one do I go for first? Because all three of these decisions are going to possibly lead on to bigger things. And now I'm looking at the card. Whatever the middle decision is first, I think that's the one you need to go for first. Just because if you look, it's got the brightest light, it's got the brighter red out of the two. So to me, one of these things is that opportunity is not going to be there forever. Whereas though the other two are still probably being, the other two are as important, but there's more time on them. Whereas though one's running out of time, and you really need to take that opportunity, whatever it is, and grab it. The other opportunities the other two things will still be there for you to do. But it's like you're trying to do all three, and you can't. You've just got to focus on that one, and then the other two will fall in suit, if that makes sense. Well, Bill, I hope that makes sense for you. Ben, has Ben any reading? I'll go back to my Paulina. So, Ben, you've turned the death card. So, doesn't mean you're going to die, and it doesn't mean nobody around you is. The death card for me is a card of brand new beginnings. It's you're leaving your past behind, and you are going to be moving on. So, whatever's happened to you in your past is now time for you to say enough's enough, and you're going to walk away. And you need to walk away for new adventures for you to come. Now, family is a very strong thing for you. But I do feel that you're going to be coming away from, you're going to be moving, not leaving behind the family, but like moving away, starting a new journey, a different path, because you've got like an adult and a child in the tree. Now they still might be a part of your life now. In fact, there's 3, there's another face there. So there's 2 children and a lady. And I'm not sure what these represent, because like I said, to me a tree is like family root. So we'll stick with there's 3 women in your that are in your life that are really, really important and are the part of the family tree. You're definitely, like I said, going to go down a new path. It doesn't mean that you're going to leave these behind. It just means that this is a path that you've got to go down on your own. This adventure's for you to start. Again, you've got the energies around you, you've got the spirit energies around you, and there's always going to be somebody looking over your shoulder, not looking over your shoulder, but somebody's always going to be protecting you, because you can see them up in tree there. So there's definitely somebody in the spirit world, one of the energies from the spirit world that's coming, that's going to be like your shadow. And they're just gonna, whenever you need them, you've just got to ask because they are there. I do believe that they're going to start showing themselves as a robin kind of thing, because that to me looks like a robin. So I think you might start seeing quite a few robins on this new journey, because that's how this person who's passed over, who's watching you, is going to like show themselves, and they're going to show themselves as a robin. But that's what I'm getting for you at minute, Ben. I hope that makes sense for you, my lovely. Vicky, I think after this I'm going to do
it's BT.
Hiya BT, my lovely, how are you? After this one I'm going to go till an hour, because this is actually more tiring than doing them other way. Right, my lovely Vicky. Again, I feel that you're on a spiritual journey. And again, I know I'll refer to paganism and things like that, because I'm not sure whether that's part of your past. But spirituality is definitely a big part of your past. Now, at the minute you're flying above it, but you're also wearing the crown. So this is something that you've embraced, and you're still on that journey, finding things out. Again, I'm not sure whether you've got issues around the feet, or somebody you know has got issues around the feet and legs, because the feet and the legs are missing off you, or off this person. So to me, well, they're like hanging behind, but they're not working properly. So there's definitely some issues going around. Pardon? Like mobility issues, yeah. There's definitely like mobility issues going off around this person. But this person is quite a strong person. Like I said, the characteristics, you've got the crown, but again, you've got like the pentacle there that's holding up. You've got the sun there. So again, that's like a spiritual journey I think you're going on. And you know, Vicky, just keep doing it. Again, look to do meditations if you're wanting to learn more. Look to meditations. Release all your negative energy before like not communicating, but like moving on spiritually, and just letting, again, you are letting things go, but again, you're still connected. So even though you're like in flight mode and you're learning more about the spirituality side, you've still got strong roots to the earth, and to the family of the earth. So yeah. But no, that's a really good card, that, my lovely. And if you need any help, just let us know. Sean, you can, my lovely. I think after Sean, I've got time for one more. Sharon. So Sharon, you'll be my last, my love. You've got 6 of Cups, Sean. So Now, I'm not sure which character you are on this card, because you've got the strong female and you've got the child in the card. So I'm not sure whether you need to embrace more of your child, your inner child kind of behavior. I'm not sure whether you may take life very seriously. You've definitely done well through life, because you've got your cups underneath. But again, I think you're one of these that maybe work no play kind of thing, the kind of person. Just because of how you are, just because of how this is showing. And I honestly think that this card is yourself saying to yourself, let that inner child out a little bit more, enjoy life. Don't take life too serious. Let your hair down and enjoy. And you know what? I mean, this minute in time is probably, if you're not one of key workers and supporters, now's the time to start relaxing and having a little bit of fun. Even if it's just with family, friends that are around you at the minute, but definitely start letting that inner child back in, because so much you're missing out on, because you're so, I don't want to say strict, because strict's not a word, so motivated, you don't have time for fun. So I do believe things can get to you, but well done on everything that you've accomplished, because you've really got some cups laying behind you, which really is a good thing. Again, with the stomach and the legs, I'm not sure whether there is mobility issues around the legs area with somebody, because there's definitely, you've got fishtails on both. So I'm not sure whether mobility's been a key factor at some point. But also on the tall one, it's actually wrapping around the way up to the waist. But the upper body's fine, the lower body, maybe a few issues gone off or going off there. But bar from that, my lovely, yeah, start having some fun and letting fun back into your life. Don't take life too serious, and enjoy the beauty around you. And then it was Sharon.
I've got a few time to go, Sven.
I'll do Cal. Yes, Sven will be my last one. Sharon, for you, my lovely lady, you are on a pedestal. And you've done really well for yourself. You've worked. It's not been easy at times, but you have definitely climbed that mountain and got to the top. I'm not sure whether there is a disagreement going on with somebody, because you've got somebody coming in here bringing flowers, and you're like, your arms are guarding. So, you know, like when people say, when they've had an argument, oh, we just take wife some flowers and chocolates and stuff like that. So I'm not sure whether there's an argument happened or an argument brewing, but it's definitely not, you're not at fault. And even if you was, you're one of these like me that we're never at fault. So, yeah. But whatever this disagreement is, the flowers are coming in with the sorry. So this person is really sorry for whatever they've done, whether it is an argument or they've just done something that you didn't approve of. There is love coming in with these flowers. And I think you're like me. I think you can be quite a stubborn lady, maybe. And it's like, yeah, no, you've upset me. But then once it's all gone, it's like let go and you forgot about it, kind of thing. I think you've had 3 celebrations past. So from beginning of year up until now, but not like last month or something, 3 celebrations, and I'm not sure again whether these celebrations was, in fact, might not be, that might be 3 years. In the last 3 years, because there's quite a distance between them, so it's not months. I'm gonna have a guess at years and saying last 3 years. You've done 3 major achievements, and I do believe that you've had that full support around you from loved ones. There is no drama or anything coming in around your card. If you can see around you, you've got like a light of protection that's around you. You've got like a yellow light. And to me, that's a sign that spirits are around you. And I do believe that you can feel these energies around you. I'm not saying you're a medium or anything like that, but I do believe that the spirit energies around you. And I'm not 100% sure, but as I've just looked at card, I can just see a face of, I'm not sure if it's, I know it's female, and I'm not sure whether it's, I thought young when I first glimpsed it, when I first glanced, and you can hardly make it out. But when I first glanced, I thought that was a child. So I'm not sure whether there's a child somewhere in spirit for somebody around you also. But the energy from this child is like coming up from Mother Earth, and it's like this is the energy that's surrounding. So yeah. But the road to the path is straight. You've just got to continue going down the path you've done, continue being who you are, maybe loosen up a little bit, but again, jump down and continue your journey, because you are definitely going in the right way, my lovely. And then Sven, that's it, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
So Sven, for you, I'm not sure again whether you're trying something new, because again, you're dipping your toe in that water. So you're testing the water for something new that's coming in around you. There is going to be a couple of stepping stones, so it's not going to be an easy, once you've made the decision, it's not going to be easy. There is going to be like stepping stones and things that get in the way. But just keep going, because again, the stepping stones are only tiny, so you could actually step over them, but maybe these are issues that you need to work out. There's definitely something coming up with either somebody moving closer to you, because you've got a bird swooping in, and the bird's to me significant of flight or move or something new. But this bird's definitely bringing something in, and it's also got a yellow heart, so I'm not sure whether there's a friendship that's starting up between you and somebody else, but there's definitely a strong friendship vibe coming in from your card. Summertime, I think, for you is going to be when you like get over these stepping stones that you're dipping your foot into, because you've got the sun shining and you've got all these little suns round it. So to me, they're your little suns. They're like your little stepping stones you've got to step over. But once you do, then your path again is clear. It's just like maybe working on things. These might be more to do with yourself rather than others, but there's definitely things that you need to work on, and you need to put that other foot forward. So again, it's that self-belief and believing in yourself. You're also letting go of a lot of past issues that you've had in the past, family, friends, colleagues, different, whatever it is. There's definitely a lot of things you're pouring in the water, so you're cleansing. So I do believe that this moment in time, you're also cleansing yourself. So you're putting to bed everything that needs to be put to bed, and letting go of all that pent up anger or negative energy that you've brought with you from past. And you just like, you're at that stage now where you're just pouring it all out and letting it go. Because if you don't, it'd drive you crackers, my lovely. It really would. But yeah, good luck with whatever's coming up. And remember that self-belief. Start working on yourself, believing in yourself. And definitely don't just dip your foot in water. Put that full step down and give yourself that chance, my lovely, because you can and will succeed in anything what you do. So I'd like to thank everybody for joining me today. After this live's ended, please go into the comment section underneath and just let me know if you enjoyed this live and me reading cards this way, because I did get to a lot more people than what I would have done if I'd have been doing longer readings. So please leave me your feedback and please share. And if you've enjoyed, please like, subscribe, follow on Facebook and YouTube. We muchly appreciate it. And we shall see you tonight for some ITC experiments around 8 o'clock. So take care, my lovelies. Bye.